MTV scoured Europe to find the hottest upcoming models. We brought them together to live in a house in trendy Portobello during London Fashion Week. They are Phil Missig, age 25 from Ohio, currently Spain's hottest male model. Willa van Klitzing, age 18 from Austria, is tipped for the top. She's on her way to becoming a supermodel. Paola Catenaccio, age 25 from Italy, is a wannabe academic who models to pay for her studies. And India Waters, age 19 from the UK and daughter of Pink Floyd's Roger Waters. India is trying to break into the modeling world. Last time on Models in the House, friendships were fraught.
Phil and Paola and Willa have mentioned about my messy habits, which I'm actually not really impressed about because I'm so tired. She has lice.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't have lice.
She doesn't. She
just kind of picked it up, kind of, I think.
Yeah, she picked it.
Well, it seems like I'm cleaning up everything. But, you know, it's something you have to deal with when you live with 3 girls, I guess.
It's just strange, Phil, isn't he? He doesn't like me for some reason. He really does not like me. I think he really doesn't like me.
Oh, really? This time on Models in the House, Willa takes a break from it all in Vienna.
Okay, we just arrived here in Vienna. We're at the Viennese airport, and that's me.
Phil, India, and Paola are on the casting trail. And friendships blossom once more.
Turned on Europe 2 is brought to you in association with CNN.
I think I felt I underestimated Paola, and I think I've underestimated Phil as well.
Should we do colors or whites first?
When I first met him, I wasn't open to suggestions, see what he was like, and so it's great that I've had this time to actually live with him, and it's just taught me that sometimes friends you have to give them a lot of time, really, before you can really see the true them.
Which, being in Europe is the hardest thing for an American to deal with, I think, or at least for me. Because I like my clothes to be nice and soft and dry when I get them out. And so many times they're wet and wrinkly and it's so frustrating. But we've got one, so that's a good thing. But one thing we don't have is fabric softener. Guess we'll have to go get that.
So we're in Vienna right now, and this is my friend Martina from high school. And I arrived very late last night. We talked for hours. But today's the next day, and we're just about to go and see my school, my old friends, and see how that is. Good?
Wir werden besuchen.
Ja, wir besuchen es einfach. Freust du dich schon?
Ja.
Ich mich auch.
Toll, okay,
We're
los.
very excited. Yeah,
Es geht los.
Okay, gut.
But to me, you see, the way I've been living here is so tidy.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that there's 3
Other
others.
people, I know, totally, I'm aware of that, and I'm really sorry, but I have tried. My mind is like tick, 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 boom! And it's just like, it goes on and on.
See, I don't think tick, tick is even in there. It's like,
Yeah, it's true. My mind is like a feather. So it's going down, then occasionally a hoover gets sucked in and then spat out again, and it carries on going down.
There you go.
You know? I don't. It's from partying too much and being around so many absurd people that you just pick up everything from anywhere. So it's a very sort of cutting sense of humour, but you get it though. Like Paola doesn't quite get it.
oh, Paola, she's lost.
She's completely
I mean,
lost.
I'm constantly like throwing things out there, and 5 minutes later, Paola's like, yeah.
Okay.
But she gets it, but it just takes her a bit. Where Willa, you know, it just flies right by her, comes around, smacks her in the face, and she thought it was for real.
Because I should still be going in school. See how much I've changed. I know I've changed because I get along better with adults now than I do with kids.
I think she thinks you really don't like her or something, but I was thinking,
Oh yeah,
you know,
she definitely has made a couple comments on that level.
Yeah,
But it's not that I don't like her. It's just she's easy to pick on.
Yeah.
This is my school. This big building is my school, or was.
Ja.
For 4 years of my life.
Phil, tell me, what's happening between you and Paolo?
Just friends.
Just friends.
Hanging out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You look like pretty good friends.
How do you...
I feel that with Paola, aliens have come down and planted something in her head, because she really is bionic woman, and I think she deserves a medal. I mean, I really respect her. The amount that she does is just mind-blowing. It's unbelievable. And she's modelling. She spends her days writing practically novels and then going to the gym and then doing a job and then coming home and staying up till 3 in the morning writing more novels. And she's getting it all done and she's totally on top of it and she stays smiling. And she really is. She's a bionic woman.
Oh my God! Willa! Over here. Look, this is what we wrote about 2 years ago. This was our friendship thing. This is my name. W. Julia. Saskia. Nima Kammer. Oh God, I can't believe that, and it's still here. N and W, because that used to be my other best friend. Her name was Nima and Willa, and it's still there. I can't believe it. How embarrassing.
I woke up really early today, about 6:30, and I had to go to the gym. I usually do sort of half an hour aerobics and half an hour weights. And now off I am for my first casting right now. I'm going to have a very busy day, but this is quite normal for me.
I'm not really excited. I just really hope I get a show. Yeah. Someone there here a bit worried about walking. And I don't mind, I know I can do it, but in high heels I find it really hard.
My normal friends in Vienna, they still live with their parents. They go to school still. They come home. They do their homework. Their moms go to the store and buy them, their food. So when they come home, they just make a snack and they just have a routine life, Whereas me, sometimes I work from like 6 o'clock in the morning. I come home at 10 and all the stores are closed and I have no food. I was always ahead of the other kids in my school in Vienna. They're better at history and stuff like that, but I think I'm much better off this way. I know so much more about life than they do. This is Benjamin. He was my first boyfriend, isn't that right?
Yeah.
We never even tongue-kissed, somehow. Isn't that true?
I'm really sorry for that.
I know. We should, I don't know. This is pretty cool.
It's cold, yeah?
Yeah, it's not cold, it's cool. He's German.
I didn't know you were here.
Because I've seen so much, and I've traveled the world by myself on my own, was 16 years old. Once you see stuff like that and experience things that I've seen through modeling, I don't think you can just be a normal person anymore and just go to school and try and fit in.
Oh, I can't walk in these shoes.
It will be very close-up shots, so we're looking for someone with sort of really good skin and
Mine is
at the moment.
at the moment.
Very nice lips and hands. Can I have a look at your hands?
Me and Martina were taking a little walk before I leave, because the car is coming in about 40 minutes, and we're just enjoying the beautiful scenery out here in Austria's countryside. Jetzt müssen wir aufpassen, weil es geht ab. No.
She asked me if I've done beauty before, which I have, but if my face is linked to any make, which it isn't. So that's fine for them. I mean, they need to know these things to make sure that I can do the job, but at the same time that there's no conflicting things. So hopefully.
India. I went travelling for 6 months, so I spent a lot of time with the gypsies in India.
I'm at the Viennese airport and I'm about to fly back to London. Just said goodbye to Martina. Before I was really sad, but now I'm kind of glad to leave. I know I couldn't live here again.
Should I get it quickly? Yeah. That's my phone again. Hello? It's all right, babes. Don't worry. I'm just in a casting at the moment, actually. Casting? Should we go upstairs?
Okay. Do you want to go upstairs is the question.
It's a really bizarre experience. But they smiled, which was good. Doesn't usually, sometimes people don't even smile at you. They just are like, oh.
Change it. Change it, change it. How wicked, Chris.
This business is definitely not about leaning on people. You have to learn how to drive yourself. You have to learn self-discipline. And if you don't, you rely on too many people, you're going to get hurt. There's no security.
Oh, wicked, well done.
Sometimes clients or agencies like this, they've already seen your card, they already know they want to see you, they might be using you for a job, so they request you to go to a casting. In that case, you always get a bit more of attention. They talk to you, they tell you what the job is about, or at least they might do. While when you go to castings where you're not requesting, it's just, they see loads of girls and maybe they need one or two. It's just, just flip through your book and that's it. I think in about 20 seconds the casting is over.
That was it. Had me try a jacket on, had me walk, and now we're off to the next one. We're late. A lot of people live check to check. You have to be conscious of it could end tomorrow. I mean, if you fall out of the trend, you could just not be wanted anymore. Your looks were given to you. It's like something that's you have no control over, and it's nothing personal.
Hello? Hi, did you leave the door open? It was open. What's going on? Let me in on the fun. Let me see. Oh my God.
Do we make a good couple, yeah? He's a little bit on the small side. A bit short, but
I just came in to do a commercial casting for MTV, I think, about the production side of it. No idea what it's for. My agency called me last night.
It makes me nervous. In fact, oh wait, there's an 8-pack. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I told you.
You're so right.
You're not gonna like have like a full-on script. You're gonna improv a little bit.
I'm not sure.
Probably will have to stick to that just because the whole thing is only 30 seconds, so the timings have to be very, very accurate.
Exactly.
But it's literally those 2 sentences, yeah.
So the reporter's standing doing his little piece to camera at the beginning. He's setting the thing up, basically. And after that, he's going to be going down to picking people out of the crowd, and this cameraman's going with him, and the lighting guy's going with him, and he's going to ask people who their favourite person is, who they think should win and stuff.
So he's got 6. But he has a nice body, doesn't he?
Well,
I mean, for most women, it would be nice.
Yeah, I don't really go for that, but yeah, if you like that kind of thing.
What kind of guys do you go for?
Oh, they've got to be really, really ill-looking. I mean, we're talking serious, like
thin
and ill.
Like anorexic, heroin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the heroin look.
Chic, yeah.
Chic.
Yeah, I like that too.
Couture.
Yeah, I like that too.
Okay, yeah, we know.
But do you know how he gets a body like this? Phil eats like 8 eggs every morning for breakfast without the yolk.
It's true. Those boxer shorts kill me though. You guys kill me. You just fucking kill me. I wish I could read this language. God, I'd be laughing. Wait.
Is this an interview?
Yeah.
Oh no! This is an interview?
It's torture, isn't it?
Oh my god.
No, here we go.
Okay, he does look
He
good
looks
there.
great there.
He really does.
All right, we're here with the 1997 MTV Music Awards, and they're just around the corner. Let's find out who the... Let me think about it again.
Okay, there's a big queue of people beside you. You're just going to go and...
I'm just talking as I'm walking, kind of
thing. You're
thing.
kind of casual. You've got a microphone in your hand, and you're going to ask people, where's the microphone? Where's your mic?
But I should be like over the top with it as far as speaking. I'm very like boisterous almost.
Absolutely. And you're going to say, well, so let's find out who people here think is the best band. Okay, I'll count you into camera. Stand by, you ready? 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're here at the 1997 Music Awards, and let's find out who the best band is and who likes who, all right? Let's go to you. How are you doing? Good, good. Who do you think's going to win the best new band this year? No, come on. You don't like Oasis? What's wrong with Oasis?
Okay, good.
And you know, at the end of the day, I think me and India, we really started liking Phil.
Yeah, we think Phil's cool now.
Yeah.
It took us some time.
Because he didn't talk really before.
He didn't talk, but now
he was
I've
really
sat
quite
down, I've had a
rude,
couple of
but-
chats with him, and he's actually a nice guy.
Yes.
We're proud, and we feel proud of him.
All right, excellent.
Okay, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
See you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Nice meeting you. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
I think they're very classically beautiful. They're very good looking, but they don't do it for me
I
personally.
know, I'm not attracted to them. If I see
No.
pictures, they look nice, but...
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
But in person and stuff,
Yeah,
if I saw them in
no.
a bar, I would not
No.
speak to them.
I know. Well, no.
I would, yeah, as a friend, but I wouldn't be
Yeah.
attracted to him. Do
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, definitely, I totally agree.
Well, I don't know.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Exactly. That's kind of the situation, I think. Bye. Thanks.
Occasionally, when I'm working and people ask me why I'm in London, and I say, well, I'm studying and doing a PhD, the usual reaction is, blimey.
Well, that was boisterous for me. That might not be boisterous to someone else, but that was pretty much over the top for me. That's about as far as you're going to get with me.
Oh my God. Aren't these women terrible that do that?
That is just
This
so-
is, okay, I'm going to say something. The normal public thinks of models as looking like this, and I think that's so sick. Isn't this sick? Like when I say I'm a model, once I was in Paris, I said I was a model. I was in a bar, I was just wearing jeans and stuff. And I said, I'm a model. And he was like, get out of here, you are not. I'm like, yes, I am. He's like, no, you are not a model. I've seen models before and you are not a model. Can you believe that? Yeah, because I think models look like this. It's scary. They don't look like Pamela Anderson. This is a Baywatch woman.
That's great. That's better. Good.
I've learned to use my body and my face as a kind of commodity. Say, well, I'm selling this. I wouldn't like to bring in metaphors of prostitution or things like this, because that's dangerous. I mean, it's not like that, but it is something you use. A lot of these images that we perceive as sexist are actually target women. It is sexual, but it is very strange, and I think that the job in itself actually demystifies sex a lot.
It was kind of funny when our little scientific friend came over to help us get out of our bodies and levitate us and zap us and make sound with our bodies or whatever.
Good evening, folks. My name's Tony Bassett, and I'm a sort of alternative electronics engineer. I make all sorts of strange devices, such as these psychedelic goggles that flash in time with music and have one's own personal light show.
I'm just going to turn them down a bit.
And I want the full Monty.
The longer you do it, the better it gets. So cool, it really is.
That'll blind you, huh? Is that good for your eyes?
Phil, You should come here and do this, your kind of music, because it's really a nice experience. You should really experience it. It takes you a while to get into, but once you're into it, it's just so awesome. What? Will you close your eyes?
I did.
Yeah.
It still hurts your eyes?
It's best not to encourage anybody to do it who's not happy with it.
Right, okay.
You know, because if somebody's enjoying it, fine, but if they're not, you just have to accept that. Because, you know, it can be stressful to people who don't like it, you see. But for people who do like it, it's a wonderful experience.
Yeah, it's great. I really liked it. Do you think I have too much energy, Phil?
I don't point fingers.
No, but I want you to say what you think of me, because you're really strange. I mean, you're not really strange.
Freudian slip.
No, but you act strange around me, because I have absolutely no idea what you think of me. I know you think I'm a real weirdo or something, right?
I don't think that at all.
The bioenergizer, which is in the middle of the room here, little box on the floor, and that gives off a form of energy which is related to the energy that comes naturally in a thunderstorm. But instead of having to wait for a thunderstorm, you can just switch the box on and off it comes.
What do you experience when you're outside of your body? Do you just float around, or
Yeah, you float around, and with the practice you can decide where to go.
I'll have a go. I know you think I'm a weirdo.
First of all, I don't think you're a weirdo at all, Willa.
Yes, you do. You think I'm the strangest person on earth. I know what you think of me.
Everybody close your eyes and relax. Just listen to my voice, don't speak amongst yourselves. And just as comfortable as possible, hands by your sides.
Can I just say I can hear the TV downstairs? It's distracting me. Can someone just...
Is that a TV you can switch off?
I'm visualizing being in front of my door, and I visualize what I see above the door and the roof.
Whatever feels best for you. And so now I'm going to leave you to do that for a short while, and I'm going to go to India. India. How are you, India? And where are you?
I'm just sort of scooting around really on the top of the cloud surface and seeing there are lots of very small things running about quite fast, but I can't really see what they are.
And how do they look? Do they look, are they interesting in appearance?
They actually look like very, very small kangaroos.
Oh, God.
That's the most amazing imagination in the earth.
Oh, that sounds great.
Paola, have you got anywhere yet?
Honestly, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't intend to go anywhere as well.
It's not working.
It's not working at all. Can I just get up? It's just getting my head really numb being so close to this.
Oh, just move away from this.
Just try
it.
No, Willa, I'm not intention of trying. I'm not particularly interested.
Just want it.
But if you'd like to, just sit.
Yeah, I'll sit here and watch.
And just watch this.
And where is the onion?
On a wooden board. And it's a knife with a black handle. And I think it's a masculine hand, and no nail varnish on it.
Yeah. So
chopping onions, and I see the onion leaf on it still.
I'm not particularly interested in this kind of thing. I don't even see why I should be doing that. And having electricity going through my body and being supposed to get away from it.
Maybe
When I
you guys
describe
don't
something,
have the imagination to want it, to like really want to see it.
I think of it more as
Your subconscious
what I
mind
consider
plays a
it.
big role.
Like I can sit here and close my eyes and do the same thing.
Next time on Models in the House, Willa's mum arrives and is very impressed with Phil.
Well, I thought my boyfriend was cute, but this hell is gorgeous.
My mom likes gender vibes.
Paola returns home to visit her family in Milan. India gets some bad news.
Too full about this, but you haven't got any show options. Do you know
really?
that?
No, I didn't know.
And Willa and Phil are very busy with London Fashion Week. Tune in next time on Models in the House.